Students, welcome to physics class, and today we will start our next chapter, that is magnetic effects of current. Here we will discuss about how current is related to magnetism and how we can generate current with the help of magnetism. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to study is about magnetic field and magnetic field lines. Okay, so first thing is magnetic field. Magnetic field. Okay, so magnetic field is basically the space around a magnet where its effect can be experienced. So we can define magnetic field as it is the space around a magnet where its effect can be experienced. Okay, and the magnetic field lines, these are imaginary lines which represent the magnetic field around any current carrying conductor or around any other magnet. Okay, so now we will discuss about properties of magnetic field lines. The first property says that the first one is these are imaginary lines. These are imaginary lines. Okay, the second thing is that these always start from north pole of the magnet and end at the south pole. Okay, the third one is the intensity of magnetic field lines shows the strength of magnet, shows the strength of magnetic field at that point. Okay, and fourth one is no two magnetic field lines ever intersect each other. Magnetic field lines ever intersect each other means two magnetic field lines, they never intersect each other. And the fifth property is that it says the fifth property is that magnetic field lines which represent a uniform magnetic field are parallel straight lines. So these are the, dear students, these are the properties. First one is that these are imaginary lines. The second one is these always start from north pole of the magnet and end at the south pole. The intensity of magnetic field line shows the strength of magnetic field at that point. No two magnetic field lines ever intersect each other, and magnetic field which represent a uniform magnetic field are parallel straight line. That is, the magnetic field lines which represent a uniform magnetic field are parallel straight lines. Okay, so these are the properties of magnetic field lines. Now question arises, how do we draw these magnetic field lines around any magnetic field producing object? Like if we talk about a bar magnet, so how to draw the magnetic field lines, because these are imaginary lines, so how do we come to know or how we can draw? So here is Suppose this is a bar magnet with north and south pole. Okay, so what we do is we will take a magnetic compass. Magnetic compass is simply a compass containing a magnetic needle which always points towards north and south direction. Okay, so as we will place our magnetic compass here near to north pole, so what will happen, that needle will, obviously here it will be the south pole of the needle, and toward this side it will be the north pole because of attraction between opposite poles. So we will mark a point over here, then we will place our compass here. So when we place our compass here, it will indicate in that compass will indicate such a direction. Then we will mark a dot over here, we will place our magnetic compass needle here, and it will show such a direction. In this manner, as we will go on marking the points in the direction of the needle and placing the compass at that point every time, we will get such directions, and when we go on doing it, and finally we will get such kind of dots. Okay, so when we draw number of times this one, so see what kind of dots we are getting. We will get such kind of dotted lines, okay, which always start from north and enter in south. Okay, so when we will join all these dots, we will get those imaginary lines. Okay, so finally when we join all these dots, so we get the diagram like this. This is our north pole, south pole, and we will get such a pattern of field lines. Okay, such a pattern, and all these magnetic field lines, they will start from north pole and all these will enter in the south pole. Okay, so magnetic field lines, they start from north pole and enter in the south pole. Now we say that we have studied one of the property as that no two magnetic field lines ever intersect each other. This is because if it happens, suppose this is one magnetic field line and this one is second. So just now we have learned that how we can draw the magnetic field lines with the help of magnetic compass. So at this point, if we place our magnetic compass at this point, at the point of intersection of these two magnetic field lines, if I place my compass needle here, then at this point the compass needle will indicate the two direction. It has to indicate two direction, but it is not possible for a single needle to show two directions. That is why we say that no two magnetic field lines ever intersect each other. So this is not possible. Okay, so I hope students today's lecture is clear to you. Okay, and revise it. Thank you.